Okay.
I know.
Okay.
Welcome to the ugly truth. Ugh.
Ugh.
Mr. Ugg.
Mr. Ugg.
Oh, wait.
There we go.
She's still in our thoughts.
It was good to see her.
Yeah, she came over for a family dinner. We had a first at family dinner. We've been doing family dinners for, I don't know.
Well, as long as more than one kid has not lived here.
Yeah, we've been doing family dinners for some time.
Yeah.
And we had a first. We share everything on the show. For the most part, there's very few secrets that I won't tell people about my life.
Sure.
Very few.
Sure.
I don't talk shit about you and Big's company.
Yeah,
I would never.
I only take things out that would get me or you in trouble. Which I can't even remember the last time that's happened.
So we have a monthly dinner with our kids. We try. But we also, it's kind of open invitation. So if they want to bring some friends, which our youngest always brings friends. So she brought a couple with her, but everybody else is there. It's a way for us to catch up, to talk about what everybody's up to, blah, blah, blah. Stephanie, my sister, and her son came over. I hadn't seen her in a couple of months. It was great to see her.
Yeah, you've been talking a lot, but
we do chat, but I'm like, get your ass over here. So we were talking shit about someone that we met collectively. We met once, like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And this person left a fairly bad impression on the family. And one of our children was really mad about it and stormed out post dinner.
Because it was his friend.
Because it was their friend, and they were like, take it back. And we're like, fine, we'll take it back, but don't leave, let us work it out, because we weren't taking it that seriously.
Well, everybody was just being catty. So,
however, it did start to feel mob mentality after a minute, and it was going to chill. I could feel that it was coming down. Like, we weren't going to continue piling on about this. We were kind of joking about it.
It wasn't worth doing that.
No, and people were laughing. It wasn't bad, but this child was not in the mood.
No.
So they stormed out.
Yes.
And so, of course, the youngest of our broad...
Keep in mind, just for the record, for those of you that don't listen to the show, our youngest is mid-20s. Our oldest is young 30s, right? So these are full-grown adults when we say child.
Yes, but when you're with your family, you do tend to revert to your place in the fam.
That's not what I agree. I'm not dissuading. I'm just saying I don't want people thinking that a 14-year-old stormed out. Not everybody knows our lives. So
we get so many new listeners.
We might.
Week.
You don't know. You and I have had this discussion.
Fine. Then catch up, people. Just catch up. There's like 700 episodes you can listen to. Figure it out. I don't know what to tell you. God, it's not my responsibility to baby you through the show of a decade.
It kind of fucking is.
It kind of fucking isn't. We have a whole library where you can just go through and pick and choose what you want to hear.
Oh, my God.
And we have a website. uglytruth.com. Go there.
That's probably the first time you've said the website address on the show in about 7 years.
You know what? I don't know why you're so offended, but my people will call your people.
Okay.
And we'll have a powwow about it. Anyway,
I'll talk to your producer.
The child leaves. The adult child leaves. And it's like dead silent for a few long pauses.
Yeah.
And the youngest goes, well, that was a first. We're all, yes. It was like, we're absolutely the motliest of crews.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And we also had a first-time visitor experience that.
Oh, my God. That's how much he meant to us.
There was a new friend.
A new friend came over, and we're like...
A new broken toy that visited.
Like,
and
welcome to the family dinner.
Did you hear me ask him if he signed an NDA?
Yes. And he's all, what stays here? What happens here stays here.
Hey, at least he knew what an NDA meant, so it's fine.
Yeah. I don't know, man. And then somehow he got invited to Thanksgiving, and I'm
you could blame the middle daughter for that. Yep.
Well, what was funny is Malia's all... Kenzie invited him to Thanksgiving, and I'm like, I look at him, I go, why? And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, do you not have a home? Do you have parents? He goes, yeah, I spend it with them. I'm like, well, there we go. Done and done. No offense. You're more than welcome.
It is
by all
funny,
means. I would never not allow someone to come to Thanksgiving. It's my holiday.
It is the one you open. That's right. You open the doors for that one.
Yes.
All the broken toys and not just all broken toys, but people who don't have somewhere to go for Thanksgiving. You always invite them.
The shelter animals are all welcome.
Yes, for sure.
We feed any and all people who want to attend.
And maybe that's what she was thinking, but it was.
I don't know. She was on fire. In fact, the next day she's like, "Hey, are you guys mad at me?" And I'm like, "No, why?" And she goes, "Well, I just feel like this was kind of my all of that."
She was
like,
a little
no,
unhinged.
It was not your fault.
She was more unhinged than the rest of us.
It's fine. Yeah. Everything's fine.
Everything's fine now.
We all bring our own flavor.
Yep.
To family dinner.
100%.
And I know you want to. There is no one I know that has attended our family meals who has regretted it.
No, yeah, for sure. They want to come back.
In fact, and I know this for fact, there are ex-boyfriends and girlfriends who extend the bad relationship with our children because they don't want to lose
the family.
Yeah. We're tight and it's good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I agree.
Anyway, because we weren't really sure what we were going to talk about, we both had some awkward moments.
We did
this week, and so I thought it'd be kind of fun.
Well, I think I know what yours is, but I don't.
Well, let's start.
I know you don't know what mine is. So.
No, you. In fact, I came home and you're like, I have an awkward moment. Like, all right, did you fall?
No.
Was it a physical awkward moment?
Nope.
Oh boy. Okay, please.
Oh, you want me to go first?
Yes.
Okay. So, you were not feeling good a day or two ago.
Migraine City.
So I did not make coffee right away.
Okay.
So then I made coffee later than usual out of routine. So I made the coffee. I worked for an hour, had a cup of coffee, drank almost all of it. And then went to get more and realized as I was pouring it that it felt light.
Oh.
It felt like lighter than usual.
Okay.
Come to find out, I had never put coffee in the coffee machine.
So you just drank hot water?
But it was brown because of the, like light brown.
Oh, wait, so you had old grounds?
No. There was no grounds at all. None. I even put the filter in, ran the whole thing.
Why was it brown?
Well, just light, from the pot, right? Because the pot hadn't been totally rinsed. It had been rinsed out, but it was just but I had a black coffee cup.
Oh, so you really didn't see it.
So I drank most, and I just...
Yo, this doesn't taste like coffee.
I didn't make coffee at all. I made hot coffee tinged water.
Well,
and that was my awkward moment. It was less awkward that I made it, and more awkward that I drank a full cup of it before realizing it.
There's something wrong with you.
I'm aware.
Well, I'm just really sensitive to things like that. So I'd be like, what is this? You'd be like, what? You're like, it's coffee. I'm like, no.
You would have definitely noticed.
No, it isn't.
No, you definitely would. It was lighter than tea. It was, yeah. And I would have noticed had I poured it into
Yeah. Well, all of your mugs are...
A couple of my mugs are black, so...
Most of your mugs are a dark color because they are nerdy.
Yeah.
So, there's no normal...
I know. I just have a couple... Anyway, so I did not... it was more awkward that I had almost a full cup before realizing that I was not, in fact, drinking coffee. By the way, I did grind the coffee.
You just didn't do the whole process?
Just never... I missed a step.
That's weird.
It was weird.
Anyway,
awkward moment, me.
So, today... now, I would love to blame it on the fact that when I get migraines, my brain does not work. It's a neurological thing. It's not just a headache. So other weird shit happens when you have a migraine, right? And so today was the tail end of a 3-day bender of a migraine. And we had to take our little precious puppy to his monthly checkup because when you do the puppy plan, you go every month and they get their little shots and their little whatevers. And it's great. And so we took him... And the vet still, and I think a lot of vet offices do this, they still have kept in practice the COVID protocol, which is you park in a parking spot, you call and you let them know you're there. And if it's just a tech appointment, they'll come and get your pet and take it in and bring it back. It's just easier.
Well, plus it's the lobby's not that big, and they probably realize not having 30 pets in their lobby is a good idea.
And sometimes people don't want to go in.
Right.
They want to just chill. And you're like, take the dog, bring it back, whatever.
Yep.
Or not. Anyway, so I decide I was like, you know what? I'm feeling better today. I only have a slight soreness in my head. I'm going to be ready. So we pulled out because we're 4 blocks away from our vet. We're so lucky. So I had I had pulled it out of contacts. All I had to do was press call. I just had to wait to see what spot you're pulling in so I know what number to say that we're in.
Yeah, because you have to call and say, I'm in wherever
whatever.
you are.
Yep. Well, thus lies the issue.
Okay, now I remember.
So I call, and I'm like, hi, I'm in section 8. Wait, I'm in parking lot 8. No. And the person on the other end is going, fabulous. Nope, I understand what you're saying. Is this for Stuart? Yes. I'll let him know. Never said my name until the end. I'm like, this is Jamie Miner. They're like,
It was like you had never been on a phone call before.
Like I had never used a phone. Like I'd never done adult ever. Like this is my first adult day,
I was like,
everybody.
And I was watching you struggle with the words. I'm like, parking spot? And you're like, parking lot 8. So,
unbelievable.
I was like, oh, and then I couldn't let it go for a few minutes. I'm like, we're in the section 8 housing section.
God. And then, when things like this happen, I get very concerned.
Yes.
I
think you have dementia.
Or a tumor.
Yeah. It's
and
not
I
a tumor.
And I know why I think I have a tumor. And I know this is a mental health issue for me.
Okay.
I told you about this. Now, I've tried really, really hard to change my algorithm on TikTok. I don't know how much longer I'm going to do TikTok. For the time being, I'm doing it. And I have the unfortunate empathy of following women who are battling life-threatening illnesses. And it is not a bad thing, but it is also, you follow one, you're going to get 4 more. It's kind of like when you feed a stray cat, next thing you know, you got a whole litter of cats. Yeah. And so that's kind of how algorithms are. So I found this woman, and she's fantastic, by the way, and she's perfectly fine. She's not going to die, but
I'm sure it'll happen soon.
She thought she had an ear infection. And she has
cancer.
She had a brain tumor.
Okay. See?
And I'm like, these migraines.
Is it possible you're some sort of curse?
What do you mean?
You know how
I'm a curse?
the Madden curse? Like if a football player ends up on the cover of Madden the following year, he has a great year, gets on the cover of Madden,
Achilles heel,
and then injures himself after he's on the cover.
Season-ending
injury. No. Are you that person in the algorithm where you get normal women, and if they pop up too many times in your TikTok, they get tumors?
No, I think it's just that I so want to help.
Sure.
By clicking or whatever.
Well, if you click or watch longer, you're going to get more.
I know, but they get paid. So that's why I do it. Because it's like, woman's just trying to do what she's got to do.
That's fair.
Anyway, so she ended up having to have emergency surgery. She does not have cancer. It was just a benign tumor. I'm sure there will be a process. Your brain just doesn't create tumors.
Yeah, that's weird.
There's a thing you've got to go through, I'm sure. But anyway, so ever since then, I'm like, God, maybe
it's not a tumor.
Maybe I have it. It's always the same.
I'm getting a headache.
Look,
is it a tumor?
It's not a tumor. Anyway, no, I'm pretty sure it's migraines, but still, it's a thing. But I've been like that since like a kid.
Yeah.
And I think that some people are just more. I told someone once. I said, when I was young, I was obsessed with horoscopes. Obsessed. I would read them every day.
Really?
Yes, I was like 8.
What are you again? A Taurus?
Taurus.
Yeah.
What are you? Virgo?
Gemini.
Ugh. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Honestly, I have done that a million times. Taurus and Gemini are not supposed to like each other. I know. They are not supposed to have anything to do with each other. Oil and water.
But wait, were you the one where they changed the sign?
No.
What was that one?
I'm a true blue Taurus.
Was Taurus involved in that though? Remember where they like changed the dates and some
Yeah, I do.
It was
remember
years
that.
ago, but
honestly, because it didn't affect me, I have no fucking idea.
Of course.
So I don't know.
Well, the Gemini thing, I think I never paid attention to that shit, but it kind of worked for me for a little while because I literally was 2 people. Like I had a radio name and my regular name, but other than that,
so
no association.
I was telling our daughter that. I said, I was obsessed with horoscopes, and then I got really obsessed with Greek mythology.
Oh yes,
and I just couldn't stop thinking about it.
That I knew. I didn't realize it came from the horoscopes.
I did just so much research.
Yeah.
and all that stuff. Well, a while ago, I saw this woman and she goes, hey, what kind of neurodivergence are you? Were you obsessed with horoscopes, Greek mythology, the Renaissance, Egyptians? And I'm like, oh my God, all of the above. Jeez.
Nailed it.
I do realize now as I get older that I do have these strange, and I know it's ADHD. I haven't been officially diagnosed, but the fact that all 3 of my children have it makes me think maybe
by osmosis.
No, just it's passed down genetically. So I assume that, based on the way I operate in the world, where I hyperfixate like on a meal, where I'll eat olives for a week and then I never want to eat another olive till the day I die, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. That's not normal. I don't think anyway. Remember when I went through the phase where I just couldn't stop eating cake?
Cake. Do you like cake?
I was eating it all the time. I was like, I can't stop eating it. I have to have it. Yeah. And we've talked about the nectarine thing, So, I don't know. I think there's something wrong with me. It might be a tumor. Oh, okay. So this is what I wanted to tell you.
Okay.
So the holidays are coming up.
No.
And in traditional heterosexual coupledom and families, there's this thing, and you and I have gone through this, but you are so willing to change and willing to evolve as a human that we don't have the problem like we used to. Okay. So you're not going to feel like you relate. I know you. You're going to be like, I never did that, but you did do it. It was just in your own flavor. Flavor is the word of the day.
Okay.
So men have this thing. Companies coming over, there's a lot to get done, and you're like, okay, we're cleaning, we're setting up, we're doing all the things. And where's the man? Fixing the spa. Or
doing something that is a project as opposed to
it's something that has to be done, but this is not the day. Today is not the day. Uh-huh. Okay? We know that you have to finish chopping the wood, but guests are coming in an hour.
Yeah.
This isn't the time for that.
Sure.
Well, I'm power washing the driveway. Why are you doing this today? Well, I have to rearrange the attic or clean the garage. No. And it's weird that men do it. I don't think these men that do this are purposefully trying to sabotage or not help. I think they think they're helping in a weird way, but it's weird, and it just creates more chaos and more stress for the other person in the relationship who's trying to set up for 50 people to show up, and you're in your shorts mowing the lawn, 10 minutes before. Anyway, so I was thinking about that. I'm like, you know what? You had your own flavor of doing that, and you don't do it anymore, and I had to get mad at you. You always go, I don't think we have enough ice. And then you leave. And you always used to do that, where you would leave and you would go get ice 20 minutes before people would show up. And then people would show up and you'd come blowing in the door after guests showed up with ice. You did this many times. And even now, on occasion, you go, do you think we need to get ice? I'm like, I swear to fucking God, if you walk out that door, don't come back. Don't come back. And you're like, fine, God, I just thought we should have ice. I'm like, no, enough of the ice. We don't need any more ice. And I was laughing because I was reading some of these things that men were doing. And I'm like, oh my God, it's the ice. It made me laugh. Do you agree?
This is why I think men do this. I am thinking about myself because of the example, but I think it's because it's hard for us to get motivated to do shit like this.
Okay.
Like clean, like everyday things. And then when we get motivated, now suddenly we're motivated to do things we've been putting off. It's kind of like that, that story, that guy I told you is in my TikTok now, where he goes, here's the shit you have to do once a year that you're too lazy to do.
Yes.
Right. The new one I saw yesterday was cleaning the vent in your bathroom. Right. Taking that down, like little things like that. But when you were saying it, I was like, not the ice thing. That's a weird thing. I'm sure I just think about it too late is the problem, because I think we need it. You know what it is? Actually, I had separately a reason for that one.
Okay.
The reason for that one is nobody drinks what we drink.
I know.
So we never have soda.
Right.
We never have any of this in the house. And so therefore it's never cold.
Right.
We sometimes remember to buy it. How many times have I left to go get a 12-pack of Diet Coke or something like that right before? You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I think that's why the ice thing for me. But your bigger question of that is I think that sometimes when men get motivated to finally do stuff,
they think of all the other shit.
They think of all the other shit. And
like, while I'm at it.
I have definitely mowed the backyard when no one was going to see it or look at it. I definitely have done that. But that's kind of my point is I think it's because when you finally are forced to get motivated, you go, that I have some motivation now, so I should probably do that thing that I've been meaning to do.
Really fast.
Right, exactly.
I know I can do it in 10 minutes.
No, it's exactly right.
And then they come out like, what are you doing?
You're right.
Like,
and it's
I'm just cleaning the garage.
I'm fixing the spa is a funny one. But yes, I think that's it.
She said that. She goes, we were having company come over. I'm like, where's Doug? And she goes out and she's like, the spa's been broken for months. He's out fixing the broken pipe. No one's using the spa today. Like, what are you doing?
I know. I think that's what I think it's I'm motivated now. I need to do the things that I'm find so difficult to get motivated to do. So
it just made me laugh, and I'm like, "What is it about men that do that? I don't understand." But I mean, you're explaining it. I'm just saying I'm like, but this is an inherently male thing. And then I thought, I wonder, can you imagine if you were gay men? Or women, if you were in a gay relationship.
Oh, I was wondering where the heterosexual part came in.
Well, because I don't know. I can't speak for a gay couple, but I'm just thinking, can you imagine two men going, where are you? Oh, I'm power washing the driveway. And it's like, what? Well,
I bet that's a relationship thing. I bet that's not heterosexual. I bet it changes.
I don't know, because two women will have their house ready for a party in an hour. It's going to be whipped. It's done and done.
Okay.
Yeah, no. I think this is
you don't think gay guys would be faster at that?
No, no. First of all, they have more income. They have more income than anyone. They're paying people to do it.
Fair.
For starters. Fair. Let's be real.
Fair.
And it's going to be perfect.
Stereotyping.
Secondly,
that's okay.
It's not a stereotype.
No, we are.
No, you and I are stereotyped. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So anyway, I just thought it was really funny because all of these stories start coming out. She's like, "Yeah, the spa. I don't know. I don't understand." He started trimming the hedges. What? It's an evening party. I don't know.
Yeah, that one I've definitely done where the yards definitely need to be done.
Right.
But some of the more project shit of the yard, like just.
I'm just gonna run to the dump real quick.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, what? We're like, what? It's just gonna take 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
So crazy.
I did have, speaking of algorithms, so I have been, because it's open enrollment time and you and I have been talking about it.
Right.
One time on my computer, looked up life insurance.
Yeah.
Because we've been talking about it. And we have life insurance, but we've been talking about having something not connected to work. And so one time, half my fucking algorithm now.
Oh, for sure. You know what's really great?
I was like, and I'm in this and I'm like, God, that was fast. Like this was hours ago.
I try to be really careful about stuff like that because I don't want to be inundated. Yeah. So I'm trying to think I can always tell when the algorithms of certain social media doesn't know what to do with me.
Yep.
Because I get medications that I would never need.
I have a theory. I don't think it's a theory. I think it's absolute fact. Is that it's the AI part of search has made that more prevalent. Whereas before you kind of had to like you searched a word. I would like to know about a car dealer near me. And then maybe a day or two later you'd get a car ad, right? Yeah. Now, because AI takes over the research, it can take anything you say, try and put it together, and then do it. And I shouldn't look. It's the way it's the evolution of search is really what it is. But I shouldn't even call it AI. That's what they call it. But it really is just the evolution of search.
Yeah,
that piece of it. AI is definitely a thing, but. I was like, God, I just one time, I literally wanted to know term, universal or whole, like what kind of, in this stage of life, what kind of insurance did I want? That's all I did.
God.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking of stage of life, we went to a show on Saturday night to this really cool venue in Sacramento called Channel 24.
Yep.
I can't
Section 24.
I can't remember the name of it. I swear to God, I have called it everything other than what it's actually called. I've thought A24.
I don't know why. A24 is the movie company,
Chapter
right?
24. Yeah, Section 24.
It's on 24th Street.
It's Channel 24. It's a old place that used to it was I guess you told me it was a
electrical warehouse.
Yeah, it was a warehouse for electrical products. And it's this big beautiful venue. It has an amazing stage. I will say I walked in because we got there way too early.
We did. That was my fault.
And that was definitely on you because I never show up to a show early ever if I can help it. I've been going to shows for way too long.
I think the lack of venue knowledge.
All I know is that I had the appropriate shoes on for the event. It's just that we got there 2 hours too early. Yeah. 2 hours too early, in my opinion. But I digress. It is just a giant room. There are no seats. It's standing room only, which I am all about. I love that vibe. I hate going to shows where there's like dancing and moving around and everyone's seated. I hate that. I hated that it started. I don't know when that started, actually. But I remember I went to a show and it was like a rock band and the whole center of the arena was seated. And I'm like, well, this is dumb. How are you supposed to like jump around and
sit around the
dance
edges
and like scream and like throw, show your tits to the singer? Like, how are you supposed to do any of that stuff when you're sitting down? It's dumb. And I was so disappointed when that started because that was something that began because they could make way more money.
Yeah.
GA is cheap. Seating front row is $1,000 depending on the act, right?
Right.
So I'm already living for the standing room only. I love it.
Yeah. So they did have some balconies that were still standing only.
What's funny is that people are like, "Oh yeah, go to the balcony. There's not a bad seat in the house," and that is true. Yeah. Even if you're in the back of the arena at the back, it's not even an arena. You can see everything, but they're like, that's where you can lean. So if you can't sit, you can lean on something, and even along the walls around the bottom floor has like some kind of ledge, so you can like lean on it a little bit and put your elbow up and stuff, so you can get kind of off
standing
your
when you're waiting.
And then in the lobby, there's a long like 100-meter length, 100-yard bench, a really nice wooden bench that you can sit on if you need to take a break, which a lot of people were doing. They would come out, they'd sit, and it only takes a few minutes before you're ready to go back in.
Yeah,
like it really doesn't take much.
Just need a minute off your feet,
and it's not a very large venue, which is even better. Yeah. I mean, I would say it's like smaller than the Memorial Auditorium.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think because standing room only, it probably holds the same because
there's no
people,
seating.
But yeah,
the bar was really big. It was really easy. The band we saw was Duran Jones and the Indications.
Yes.
Now I discovered them years ago, and I just love them so much. And listen to their albums. Their live albums, the best. And you're like, hey, they're coming. Let's go. So we got the tickets. Now, like I said, I had a really bad migraine. I'm like, I'm not missing this show. Yeah. I'll go in on a gurney.
Powered.
Yeah. So it's fine. And I hate it when I do that. I hate it when I don't feel good for stuff like this. But I'm going to go because I love this group. So first of all, I didn't realize how old Duran Jones was. So he came out, and he's just this tiny man. And he was so good, though. They were really so freaking good. Opening act reminded me of Sexual Chocolate. Now, they were a funk band.
Yes.
Now, it is not my favorite genre of music. I will be the first to admit.
When every song sounds the same, no.
I'm not a big fan of George Clinton. I know. Yeah. It's a bad thing to say, but it's just not I'm not into funk as much. Like a lot of Prince stuff, I'm not even a big fan of because he's very funk. But anyway, I digress. So they come out, one good song.
The slow one.
The ballad. And how long did he say we had to get out of here? He's like, all right, that's my time. We got to get out of here. I mean, like 20 minutes?
No, I was actually watching. So
were they telling him to extend it? Were they telling him to keep going?
That they were supposed to be there for a 45-minute set.
And they finished early?
And they were rapping at 40.
Oh.
And they just, for the next, what was 5 minutes, but felt like much longer.
It was
They're like, we're not done.
They're like, all right, we got to get out of here. Thank you, Sacramento.
They needed a full...
They needed another song.
2 songs, maybe one song at least. And they just was like... It was comical. Honestly,
at some point, I'm like, what? And then and they're like, all right, thank you. We got to get out of here. Everybody's like, yay! And then I turn, I'm like, I don't believe you.
That was funny.
5 more minutes, and it was 5 more minutes. And then after a while, people stopped. Clapping.
Yeah,
because, like, this is your last time to dance. No, it isn't.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
No, it's not.
We know we've got another 3 minutes with you, easily, and we did.
Yeah.
Very good in general.
Yeah.
But it was like, okay.
The crowd was awesome.
Crowd was great. I'm not going to lie. I was shocked at the level of Latina in the crowd. I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, what?
In hindsight, we shouldn't have
well,
been,
now I get it.
Because
now
it is soul music.
It's like 50s cruising music.
But it is cruising music.
Hardcore.
So it is war. Yes. It is those guys like it. So it made, once you hear it, you can't unhear it. You totally get.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Cisco Kid was.
Yeah. And you know what was so funny?
Stuff. Lowrider type stuff.
It was, but it was more romantic. It wasn't like that.
But the sound, though. The sound has got that soul sound to it, I think.
Very
Not
old
every
school.
song, but some of them.
Yeah, maybe. All I know is that the people watching was amazing.
Yeah.
Everybody looked so good.
Yeah.
Everybody was dressed up. It was like, well, not everybody. There were a few, normal Sacramento-looking people.
Yeah, plaid.
I'll never forget. We went out, and I said, "Oh man, I'm a little overdressed," because we had gone out to dinner with our friends. I go, God, I feel like I'm a little overdressed. He goes, no, you're not. He goes, no one in Sacramento dresses for anything. You're dressed like a normal person would in a situation like this. People in Sacramento do not dress up. And I'm like,
true.
You're right. I didn't even think about that. That's true. But there were a lot of people who were dressed up, and they looked amazing.
Yeah,
so
it was fun.
we took a selfie with the band behind us,
yes.
and it was really great. And you sent me the photos, and I'm like, okay. One of two things is going to occur. First of all, there's a lot that goes into a selfie to be acceptable.
Yeah.
For me, but I think for a lot of people. I don't want to do Facetune, and I don't want to do any of that. I want it to just turn out.
Yeah.
And I know what I look like. Okay. I know I can be absolutely adorable, or I can look like a witch. Like, it's one or the other. I look like a ghoul, or I look like cute. There's no in between. There's nothing in between.
Wow.
So I know that I didn't feel good. I'm like, you know what? My hair actually turned out great. So this should be fine. My eye makeup, this should be all right. So we did the selfies. You send them to me. And I'm like, okay, here's the thing. No, we're not. No one will ever see these, because I have like this double chin in the photos. So we either delete these, or I'm getting my neck done, because I'm not letting, if this is what I look like when I'm walking around, if I have this skin under my chin that a lot of people have removed, by the way, I had a serious thought about that after I saw those photos. I'm like, maybe it's just time to get the neck lift. Let's just do it. I think it's time to do it. I don't want to look like this anymore.
Oh, man.
And then I look in the mirror and I'm like, I don't look like that. Why do I photograph so badly?
It was just a quick back of the room selfie to remember the moment. It wasn't meant to cause plastic surgery.
The lighting was all blue.
Yeah.
So we looked like little corpses.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you know what? No. And then there were a lot of characters at this show.
There were. Couple of clowns.
You thought there was a child in the audience, but it wasn't a child.
I think it was.
It wasn't a child. I don't know how to.
They were really far away on
repeatedly.
And up.
Yeah, and
you're convinced that it's not a kid, huh?
I am not an idiot, and I know what a small person looks like.
Even from 200 yards away.
A child does not dance that way.
Oh, that's fair.
A white tank top.
Fair.
No.
And the person they were with.
The people they were with. They had two women with her.
One of them was a solid
5'10".
Yeah.
Easily. And they were together.
So, yeah.
They, not like a couple. I just mean they were together as a collective, enjoying the music.
The Misfits corner.
I just, first of all, love it.
Sure.
Love all of it. But not a child. Mm-hmm. I don't think children are allowed in there.
It was good people watching.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. I saw there was a couple next to us. One thought they were on a date. The other one wasn't so sure. That was fun.
Yeah.
She was like, I just got off work. And he's like all in his cool stuff. He's like, oh, isn't this amazing? Look at all the amazing people. And he was really excited. Yeah. She's like, yeah, I guess. And he's like, take off your coat. Because she had like her work, like not a work uniform coat, but like she literally must have been like, all right, out of here. Like, well, I'm going to this thing. And,
This is everyone. This is what you learn. This is the excitement. This is the people watching. This is the fantabulous time that you have when you order the Uber to leave way too early.
Oh, God. Oh, well, can we talk about the fact that you ran into someone and he knew who you were, but you had no idea who he was?
I recognized him, but I did not know his name. I could not remember his name.
We've been together for so long. You're like, oh, hey. And I'm like, he has no idea. He has no idea. I'm like, hi, I'm Jamie. Who are you? Oh, I'm sorry, it's loud. What'd you say? Oh, I'm like, oh, lovely to meet you.
Yes, and then
you're like, oh, yes.
It was, I will admit, it wasn't a tip of my tongue thing. I knew it was radio. I knew I recognized him. I knew the era. I knew it was Quad. I just could not remember his name.
You know what? I always absolutely love it when someone.
I would have gotten it, but I
always just love it when someone walks up and knows my name. How have you been? Da, 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 and I have no idea. Yeah. And I feel terrible. I'm like, I left an impression on you.
That's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah, and I'm like, I left a good impression on you. I clearly liked you when we met, and I have no idea who you are. It's so hard.
I even could remember where he worked and what he did. I just couldn't place his name. I couldn't remember it.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure that happens to everybody.
I don't and he's not and he's not on social except for LinkedIn.
Right. And I will tell you this. You remember everybody.
I did message him afterwards and tell him it was cool to see him.
Like, hello, and say his name 10 times.
I did feel bad for not remembering. I did remember him, but not his name. No, I know.
He could tell you didn't. I mean, he thought you knew him. Yeah. It was fine. And he was very nice.
Yes.
He doesn't look the same. I'm like, he does, actually, but that's okay.
I didn't remember him having a beard when I knew him, but
it's fine. So. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah,
it was many years ago.
I was trying to think. I'm like, so every time you and I get in an Uber after a late night and we're going, and it was kind of late, do you ever get a little nervous when they start taking back routes? I was getting nervous. I'm like, okay, we're in a really shady part of town, and this guy's not talking at all. And he barely spoke English, which is fine. I don't care about that part. But you're like, no, he's got high reviews, blah, blah, blah. And I know there's construction, and so there's all these back out.
Yeah, so.
But I certainly felt like he was going out of his way. I was getting ready. Literally, I'm like, I can just tuck and roll out of here. I will literally leave you.
I was watching. I know. Sorry, I don't know why you need to say that, but.
Because I just want you to know that I'm not saving anyone.
Yeah, whatever. So I think that, first of all, I think the freeway had closed on him, and he missed a turn.
Oh, I see.
And so, because the maps usually know that something's closed, road is closed, but he missed it, I think. And so I was watching his map, and I think he thought if he just stayed on that road, it would eventually take him back to the freeway. And that's not the way that part of town works, because there's intersecting freeways. Right. So he finally succumbed and reset his map, and then I was watching where he was going. Okay. And the problem is that when that happened, it wasn't the best part of town. No. But he wasn't there intentionally, was my point. Well, he thought I'm going in the easterly direction, I will get somewhere, and it didn't happen.
I will just say this, just so you know where my brain was. Yeah. It was fairly quickly where I'm like, I'm going to demand that he pull over, and I'm getting the fuck out of this car.
Yeah, no, if I had thought...
And if he didn't, then I'm really getting out of this car. Yeah. And it's dumb because there's no reason to do that to two people. No. We'll outsmart him eventually. Yeah. You know, even if he had and you know me, I'm going through all of the scenarios at this point. Yeah. And I'm like, maybe I should have taken a cab. We should have done Uber Black.
Normally I would do Uber Black. And,
it was so expensive. That's dumb.
Not just that. It's like, it was 15 minutes away. Was like, it's just... we're not in a town like New York or San Francisco where there's blacks every everywhere. 30 seconds. Yeah.
I know. But I just think, I don't know. Well, it could be just my inherent understanding of being safe as a woman, you know, because most women are a little more like thinking 10 steps ahead, because they're like, if this fool takes one more bad turn and we're in a dark alley, I swear to God, I'll kill him. I will kill him. But that didn't happen.
No, it did, clearly.
So we made it.
We did.
And shockingly, he wouldn't go down our dark alley. How many times did the man refuse to turn down our street? I'm like, I'm getting out. I'm getting out of the car now. I'm done.
He just, anyway.
5 stars.
I didn't tip him. Normally I have 5-star and tip.
You did 5 stars though?
Yeah.
You didn't tip him?
Mm-mm.
Not even like a penny to make a point?
You can't do that, but no.
Well, I don't know.
No.
Oh, I see. Well, it was a little scary.
Yeah. Well, he just didn't do a very good job, so.
Anyway, all right. Are we too old for going out at night?
No.
Do we need to start eating dinner at like 4?
No. No. Absolutely not.
Well, maybe after I get my neck done,
you'll feel differently.
I'll feel differently. Honestly, there were most people were older than us. Like it was like a variety. Like it was we were all
not,
ages.
We were not too old for the club or the earth.
Not at all. It was great.
Yeah.
And by the way, Durand Jones and the Indications or the Indicators.
Indications.
Look them up.
Yeah.
They're so good. It's so nice.
Yeah.
Love it.
Agreed.
Anyway, okay. Well, thank you for listening.
Yeah.
We'll be back. If you celebrate, happy Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
Keep your black cats inside, all the things, because it's coming. Oh, and if you're in our neighborhood, I give away full-size bars. So no one ever comes to our house. So when you do, you get a full-size bar.
You get a full-size bar.
Even the parents.
Yes.
I give everybody candy because you deserve it.
Yeah.
Donate to your food shelter. Okay, bye.